Perfect. All right, guys. Look, today's training is going to be massively interactive. I'm talking about massively interactive. Why? Because today we're going to be going over scripts, objection handling. There's a lot of people here that have bought leads, and I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of fear going on with those leads, right? Here's the thing I need you guys to understand with the leads that you guys have purchased. They get colder and colder and colder and colder the longer it takes for you to work them. The longer it takes for you to work them. I think that's Whitney that just showed up. What's going on, Whitney? Okay, so as you buy them, you got to get ready to hit the ground running. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. The key is simple. You're going for no's. You're going to go for no's. I need you to understand something right from rip. 70 to 80% of the people will deny you. Let me repeat it. 70 to 80% of the people will deny you. We're in this business not because of the 70, 80%. We're in this business because of the 20, 30% that say yes. Because the 20 to 30% that say yes pay us so handsomely that it makes it well worth that 70 to 80%. I promise you it does. It makes it well worth it. This industry pays very well because there's not many people that are willing to go through the nose. There's not. So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna paint you a picture here, okay? If I told you that every 15 no's, you got one yes, and that yes paid you 3 times your weekly pay, what would you do? You'd want to get through those 15 quick, wouldn't you? Like if you knew that was the math, you would say, okay, well, listen, 1 no, 2 no, 3 no's, 4 no's, 5. I mean, you're getting more excited as you get closer to number 15 because you know once you hit 15, you're going to get that one yes. And that one yes is going to pay you handsomely. So here's the truth. Those are the numbers. Those are the numbers, guys. Those are the numbers. Every 15 no's will give you a yes. Now, can those ratios get better sometimes? Of course they can. Can you improve as a caller? Of course you can. But there's one thing that will undeniably give you successful results. Even if you're a bad phoner, even if those ratios get worse. You know what that is? Activity. The willingness to fall forward. I don't care if look, I'll take somebody who's a horrible phoner all day, every day, if that person has obsessive activity, over the person that's a great phoner but has lazy habits. I will, because you cannot beat persistency. You cannot beat persistency. You cannot be persistent. Talent will only take you so far. Talent will only take you so far. So we're gonna sharpen your knife today, okay? But my ultimate goal in today's training is to get you to realize I need you to be willing to fall forward. Pick up that phone, make a phone call, try to schedule a meeting, knowing that more people are going to tell you no than those who say yes. But those that say yes, I promise you, will pay you so handsomely that it'll be well worth being in this business. I promise you it will. I promise you it will. There's days that I've gone out to the field and I've had 7 to 8 meetings scheduled and 5 of them cancel on me before noon. 2 of them don't do a single thing. And then I'm exhausted. I've been out on the field all day long. I just want to go home. I want to go relax. But I got that one last meeting that I got to go to because it's on the schedule. In the back of my mind, I just want to cancel it. I want to cancel it. And then I go to that one meeting and I open up a $10,000 case. And I'm like, man, I'm glad I went. Man, I'm glad I went to that last meeting because it made all that negativity all day long well worth it. It's just like making phone calls. Sometimes you're making 30 calls, 40 calls, 50 calls, and people, sometimes them picking up and denying you is worse than them not picking up. They're answering and then denying you. You're hearing people left and right all day long. No. Stop calling me. No. Who the F are you? No. Like you hear it. And you're at that last stretch of your day like, man, I got 5 more calls to make. Do I really want to make them? Oh my God, do I really want to make them? I've been denied left and right. Then all of a sudden, you call that first one. They deny you. You call that second one, they don't even pick up. You call that third one, they don't pick up. You call that fourth one, they cuss you out. I mean, they cuss you out like you ain't never been cussed out before. You were insulted. And then there's that last one. You pick up the phone, and the person on the other line says, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you called. I've got a $200,000 rollover, and I've got $2 million worth of life insurance that I got to buy, and I got 3 kids that I got to insure." And then you're like, "Whoo, man, you just made my day. You made all those 50 rejections well worth it. You made it well worth it." Activity, guys, activity will outperform talent all day, every day. But today, let's sharpen the knife a little bit. That's my objective, is to sharpen your knife a little bit, to give you a little bit of confidence to go out to the field and accept some of that rejection, knowing that the successes are going to be well worth it. So we're going to role play a little bit here. What I'd like to know is who on this call would like to participate? Who wants to actually go through the scripts? I'm going to be a client, and I'm going to give you objections left and right. Your job is to overcome the objections, move to the next call. Overcome the objections, move to the next call. Sometimes I'll be easy on you, sometimes I'll be hard on you, but ultimately, we're gonna flex our muscles today. I want to know if you're willing to unmute yourself because you want to make that 6-figure income. Who here says, "Tony, put me to the test. I want to flex my muscles. I know that I'm not ready, but I gotta fall forward at some point or another." Who is it? Nobody here wants to do it.
I'll do it.
Hey, who's that? Is that Angie?
Yes.
I'll take it. Angie, I'm going to ask you to give me your email. That's all I need to do.
No, don't ask me again.
All right, hang on. Let me open up the script. Let me share my screen.
I don't know the script by heart.
Oh, well, then give me what you got. Like I said, I'm willing to work with anybody that's willing to fall forward. Okay. This is going to be the script that you're primarily going to be using when you're using final expense leads, just so you guys know. And this is the hook. The script is a hook because you're offering something free to the client in hope that they say, "Yes, come by, show me what it is you have," and it gives you a chance to have an insurance conversation. So, Angie, you just bought a final expense lead. You don't know the script, but you're gonna have to go at it. Give me a call.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Hi. Tony?
Yes, ma'am.
This is Angie. How have you been?
I've been doing well. Angie, who is this? Do I know you?
You don't know me. I actually got your number from, you made an inquiry over the need of a life insurance or mortgage protection.
Life insurance? Okay.
Yes. I'm calling because you're entitled to a free, wait, where are you going?
Oh, my bad. Go for it. Go for it. My bad. I know you were reading it. You said you were winging it. Go for it.
I know. It's good. I'm zooming in. I'm calling because you were entitled to a free state approval legal packet that includes the last will and testament, medical care directive, and power of attorney that you may use when you find your insurance policy.
What was that? That was really quick. Say that again. What you calling me for?
To let you know that you're entitled to a free state approval legal packet. It includes your last will and testament, your medical care directive, a power of attorney that you may use when you find your insurance policy.
Angie, who are you?
Do I have to say I'm not a telemarketer? I'm an insurance agent.
You're
I'm a field underwriter. I'm sorry. I'm a field underwriter. And due to the high volume of requests due to COVID, I've been assigned to your case. And I wanted to know if you would like to speak for about 5 minutes.
Well, we've already talked for 2 minutes, so go ahead, keep going.
Okay. So in order to verify you, John, can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Okay, so in order to verify you, Tony, I'll need to verify a few things. So do I give him the address? I have your address as 220 Dillon Road, Sacramento. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. How do you have that information?
And I have your date of birth as 10/10/1950. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay. So what else do I, okay. So the request that I have for your coverage amount is for 5 million, is that correct?
No, definitely
I
not.
mean, 100,000, sorry, I saw the 5. Is
Yes,
that correct?
it is.
Okay, that's great. So John, are you a smoker, any type of tobacco or marijuana?
I'm not.
Okay. So thank you. So what works best for you? Well, do I tell them? Do I offer them? Okay, I'm scheduled to be out. Okay, I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off these state-approved documents and provide you with the COVID safe option to receive them in the next 24 to 48 hours. Would you be available for 25 or 30 minutes?
Sure, not a problem.
Okay. Um, so have you found an insurance policy,
Okay.
or do you
So
have
let
an
me
insurance
so,
policy?
so let me
Okay.
pause you for a moment.
Okay.
Okay, and I think I'll do the script a little bit as well too. Number one, give her a round of applause for being the first person to volunteer to go out there and do that, right? Show her some love, okay? And then give her a round of applause for bearing with me and just moving the screen left and right and confusing the heck out of her. So here's my thoughts to you guys. The moment you get a client that sounds receptive, that is interested, go ahead and just go for the appointment. You don't got to finish the rest of it. Just go for it, right? You know, the idea behind the script is the role you're playing is that of a, you know, in their eyes, you're a state certified something. They're going to look at you as some type of official. Why? Because the script in the very beginning says I'm with the benefits department of the state of Florida, or I'm at the benefits department in the state of Illinois, the benefits department in the state of California. My license number is dot 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 and dot dot dot. I mean, you're now an official because you're willing to tell them, hey, I'm with the benefits department of the state, and this is my license number. It gives you that level of authority, but now they're listening. Now they're listening because you gave that. If you notice in the very beginning, the only thing she gave me is, hey, I'm Angie. How are you? I don't know who you are, Angie. I don't know from where you're calling from. So when you disclose that kind of introduction, you get the person to at least listen. Okay. I'm calling because you recently made an inquiry over the need of life insurance and mortgage protection. And I'm calling because you are entitled to a free state approved legal packet that includes a last will and testament, a a medical care directive, and a power of attorney that you may use when you find your insurance policy. Listen, John, I'm not a telemarketer. I'm not a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter. And due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and want to know if you could speak for 5 minutes. Does that make sense what I'm explaining right there? Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want somebody just do that first part with me. Do that first part on me. And I want you to use your tonality. You're gonna go higher and lower when you need to. You're gonna enunciate when you need to. But ultimately, I want you to get through that and put me at a position where I feel like, man, this guy's a state official that I'm talking to. I want to listen in. Who's wanting to do it?
I want to try.
Okay, let's go with Jordan. Then we're gonna go with we because I saw your hand up. All right, Jordan, go for it.
Okay, so ring, ring, ring,
Hello.
right? Ring, ring, ring.
Hi.
Hi, hello, is this Tony?
Yes, it is.
Hi, thanks for taking my call, Tony. Awesome. My name is Jordan Clavette, and I'm with the Benefits Department of the state of Florida. Now, my license number is P104692. The reason I'm calling is because you recently made an inquiry over the need for life insurance or mortgage protection. So I'm calling because you're entitled to a free state approved legal packet that includes at least will and testament, medical care directive, and power of attorney that you may use when you find your insurance policy. Now, I'm not a telemarketer or sales agent, okay? So I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and wanted to know if you could speak for 5 minutes.
Round of applause. I love
Is that okay?
Okay, yes. The only thing that I would ask you to do is speak a little bit slower.
I know, my heart's like, ah!
That's habit,
Yes.
right? When someone's nervous and they're doing a script for the first time, they just want to speed through it as fast as they can. Remember, you're talking to the 50+ market, and the good majority of these people are going to be in their 60s and 70s, and some of them need you to speak a little bit slower because they might have a hearing impairment, or they, at the end of the day, they
Right.
speak a little slower. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Give it a shot, brother. That first part.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this Tony?
Yes, it is, man. Who's calling?
Hi, Tony. This is Wei Tran. I'm calling from the Florida Department of the State of Florida, or the Benefit Department of the State of Florida. Excuse me. My license number is P103962. The reason why I'm calling is because you made a recent inquiry regarding information about final expense and life insurance. And I am here to tell you that you are entitled to a free state-approved legal packet, including a last will and a last testament, medical care, and a power of attorney. Now, I am not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I am a field underwriter, and my job is here just to present information to you.
Okay. Awesome. Give him a round of applause. Right. So if you notice, right, he's using some of his own verbiage because it's a brand new script. That's okay. Okay. Here's something I want you guys to practice. This is all about PDR, PDR, PDR. Practice, drill, rehearse. Those 3 documents. It's a last will and testament, a medical care directive, and a power of attorney. Okay. Last will and testament, a medical care directive, and a power of attorney. Okay. And you can use those when you find your insurance policy. Many people are going to tell you, yes, I'm interested, whether they bought insurance or they didn't. It gives you a chance to get in front of the door. It gives you a chance to get in the door and present your product. That's really what this is all about. Okay. If you guys know a company called AIL, American Income Life. So AIL did this entire campaign where they were offering these free kids savings packets, right? And they would call people up and be like, hey, you qualify for this free kids packet and it includes this and this and this and this. I just want to stop by. And so when that happened, right, they were interested in it, but it gave them a chance to do an analysis on the person for the purposes of potentially selling them an insurance product. That's the whole idea behind this. Does that make sense? Okay. So who else would like to take a spin at this?
I'd like to go, Tony.
Go, Jonte. It's all you.
All right. All right. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Tony?
Yes, it is.
Thanks for taking my call, Tony. My name is Jonte Janica. I'm one of the benefits department from the benefits department of the state of Florida. My license number is P104692. I am calling you because recently you made an inquiry over the need for life insurance and mortgage protection. I'm calling because you're entitled to a free state-approved legal packet that includes a last will and testament, medical care directive, and power of attorney that you may use when you find your life insurance policy. Now, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and wanted to know if you could speak for 5 minutes.
Love that. Give this man a round of applause. Jonte, keep it exactly like that, bro. That's perfect, right? You don't want to sound too overly excited because remember you're playing the role of a state official. State officials are never excited, right? So, you know, a lot of the FFL agents, you know what they say? They say, sound like you work at the DMV, right? You're just kind of black and white, right to the point, but you're still someone that the voice is appealing to listen to. So good job. Keep that piece going. Anybody want to take that one more time before we move to the next phase? Anybody want to give it a go?
Can I try it out?
Of course. Who is that? Just Jesse. Jesse, go for it. It's all you.
Yes. Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this Tony?
Yes, it is.
Thanks for taking my call, Tony. My name is Jessie Barajas. I'm with the Benefits Department for the state of Illinois. My license number is P104692. I'm calling because you recently made an inquiry over the need for life insurance or mortgage protection. I'm calling because you are entitled to a free state-approved legal packet that includes a last will and testament, medical care directive, and power of attorney that you may use when you find your insurance policy. Now, Tony, I'm not a telemarketer or sales agent. I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests for COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case. I wanted to know if you could speak for about 5 minutes.
That's beautiful. Give her a round of applause. I love that.
Sorry, I might have been stuttering a little bit.
No, you're doing good. You're completely fine. This is your first time doing that one. Listen, this is just practice, drill, rehearse. I can only imagine after 10, 15 times of doing this, how good it's going to sound. Okay, awesome. Now let's move to the next phase. there's something I need you to know. When you buy these leads, you're going to have this information. You're going to have their address. You're going to have their date of birth. You're going to have how much insurance it is that they're looking for. You're going to have a lot of information already there. So when you say, hey, I just want to verify a couple things, when you're verifying stuff that is in a way confidential to them, they know that you're not just randomly cold calling. They know that you're not calling them from the yellow pages. They know that you have this information from somewhere. Either they gave it or there's a database where you obtained it. That's why you're using that as well too. In the same token, you want to make sure that they gave the right information when they filled out that lead form. Okay? So I'm gonna do this part right here, and then I want to get a couple people, hopefully different people that have already requested to speak, and let's go through this next half. Okay? So here's how I would say it, okay? I'll pick up from right here. Now, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and wanted to know if you could speak for about 5 minutes. Sure, great. In order to verify who you are, John, I'm gonna need to verify a couple things. Number one, is your address currently ... and ... Well, yes, it is. I also have the date of birth as ... Is that correct? Yes, it is. I have your request for coverage in the amount of 5 to 100,000. Is that still correct? Yes, it is. That's great. John, are you a smoker of any type of tobacco or marijuana? No, I'm not. Pretty simple, right? I'm calling just to verify. I'm calling just to verify. You don't got to be a good sales agent to be able to have that script. You're calling just to verify. Now, can I get anybody that wants to go from here through here? Any takers? What do we got? Herb, is that you?
That's me.
Go for it, brother. The floor is yours.
Now, Tony, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and want to know if you could speak for 5 minutes.
Sure.
In order to verify you are Tony, I'll need to verify a few things. I have your address as ... Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
I have your date of birth as ... Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
I have your request for coverage in the amount of 5 to 100K, correct?
Yes, it is.
That's great, John. Tony, are you a smoker of any type of tobacco or marijuana?
No, sir, I'm not. Perfect. Good job. Give this man a round of applause. He's enunciating. He's clear. You're not speaking too fast. You're not speaking too slow. That's perfect. That's the way it should be. Anybody, any other takers? Anybody else? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Remember what I said about this business is not about how long you've had a license. This business is about how many times you've stepped up to the plate and made an attempt. This is a business of effort, not a business of time. Any other takers?
I'll go.
Okay.
Oh, Apple lady
I got
first.
Lamont, and then I got George. I think I heard George and Lamont, correct? And I heard a female. I just don't know which one it was. Let's go with Lamont first, and then George. And ma'am, if you can just type in the box that you wanted to go ahead and volunteer, I'll put you in next. Go for it, Lamont.
All right. Now, John, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter. And due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and wanted to know if you could speak for about 5 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Awesome, awesome. In order to verify who you are, John, I need your last name. And I also would need, I'm sorry, John?
Martinez is my last name.
Oh, perfect. Okay, awesome. And I'll also need to verify a few things. I have your address as 2565 Motion Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Awesome, awesome. I have your date of birth as 2/19/74.
Yes, it is.
Awesome, awesome. I have your request for coverage in the amount of 5,000 to about 100,000. Is that still correct?
Yes, it is.
Perfect, perfect. That's great. Now, John, are you a smoker of any type of tobacco or marijuana?
No, I'm not.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, so what's his filler? Anybody know what his filler words are?
All right.
All right.
All right.
There was one he used a lot. Which one was it?
Awesome.
Awesome, awesome. I answer, awesome, awesome. I answer, awesome, awesome. I answer, all right, okay. So what I would tell you this is that's something you got to keep an eye on. And that's just simply because you're practicing the script. So you're buying yourself time to go to the next one. Think about it this way. A DMV sales clerk would not say awesome, awesome. You know who says awesome, awesome? A sales rep. And you're not a sales rep on the phone. Does that make sense?
Noted. Noted. Yes, sir.
Okay, so keep an eye on that piece. And that's just practicing the script and realizing that it's okay to have that half a second of silence. It's okay. When I answer a question and say yes, it's okay to just jump to the next one. Okay. I think I saw George there that wanted to go ahead and speak. Go ahead, and George.
Hey, Tony, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales.
George, you
agent.
sound really, really far, brother. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
All right. All right, Tony, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm the field underwriter due to high volume of requests due to COVID-19. I've been assigned to your case, and I wanted to know if you could speak to me for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
All right, in order to verify you, Tony, I'll need to verify a few.
That was my bad. Hang on. George, that was my bad. I muted you by mistake. Go ahead, you're unmuted. My bad.
Now, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19. I've been assigned to your case, and I wanted to know if you could speak for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
All right, to verify you, Tony, I need to verify a few things. You put your address here at 123 Main Street at the Amazing State. Is that you?
That is correct.
Perfect. And I have your date of birth at January 1st, 1984.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, so I have your request for coverage for an amount of 5,000 to 100,000. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Great, Tony. Are you a smoker of any type of tobacco or marijuana?
No, sir, I'm not.
Good.
Okay, good stuff. Give this man a round of applause. Oh boy, is going to be running the island of Hawaii, giving me all kinds of reason to go over there and help him continue to build. Anybody else want to take it? I remember there was a lady that was speaking that wanted to try it out. Can she raise her?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
Awesome. How are you?
Okay, I am.
Good. Go for it. The floor is yours.
Okay, Tony. Now I'm not a telemarketer or sales agent. I am a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and want to know if you could speak. You're gonna speak like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can speak.
In order to verify who you are, Johnny, that's your last name.
Yeah, so you're not going to use the last name, just John or
Okay.
Tony.
Tony. Okay, I need to verify a few things. I have yes, your address is this.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, I have your date birth is January 19, 2000.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, I have your request to coverage is the amount of 5,000 to 100,000 is correct?
That is correct.
Okay, that's a great. Tony, are you a smoker or any type of tobacco, marijuana?
No, ma'am, I'm not. Good stuff.
Okay, great.
Applause. Good stuff. Okay, let's jump to the next piece. Guys, this is all about PDR. This is all about PDR. PDR, just so you know what it stands for, is practice, drill, rehearse. Your significant others should get sick and tired of me because you've been practicing this script on them at least 10, 20 times every 4 hours. To the point where they should call me up and be like, Tony, can you please tell this man, can you please tell this woman to stop using this damn script because they will not stop doing it on me, okay? That's how much practice you guys need to jump in and do it. But in the same token, I'm gonna give you this last bit of advice. Don't feel like you gotta master it before you go to the floor. Don't feel like that. Call, make your mistakes, it's okay. There's something I learned in this business. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. You can't. Believe it or not, This practice drill rehearse session is more about boosting up your self-esteem to be willing to fall forward, because I promise you, the people that are going to buy, they've already made a decision to buy the moment you say to them, hey, I'm here to talk about life insurance. They've already made that decision. They've already decided. These guys are already inquiring. You might increase your percentages from 15% to 20% just because you have a good script. This is more about you building up your self-esteem and willingness to say, hey, I'm going to call these stinking leads. Because everybody here right now, if I'm looking at you, I know that Urban's bought leads. I know that Wee's bought leads. I know that George's bought leads. I know that Jonte's bought leads. I know that, let me see here. Who else has bought leads? I think Frank, if I'm not mistaken, has bought leads. Anybody else here has actually financially purchased leads? Jimmy's bought leads, right? So you've bought leads and you've invested into yourself. Now it's a matter of taking those leads and falling forward. Because the more time you let those leads sit in your inbox, the colder and colder they get. And there's somebody with less talent, less skill, and less of a need for success calling them faster than you. I want you to learn that. There's somebody with less talent, less skill, and less of a need for success than you, and they're just calling them first. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. I'm going to go through the next piece of the script. Thank you. I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off these state-approved documents and provide you with a COVID-safe option to receive them. When in the next 24 to 48 hours would you be available for about 25 to 30 minutes? Well, tomorrow's going to work. Great. I found your insurance. Have you found your insurance policy, or will you be needing a licensed insurance agent to provide you a quote that you may use for those documents? Well, I don't have insurance just yet. Oh, thank you. How does 10 a.m. or 12 noon tomorrow sound? Sounds good. 10 a.m. Now, I'll be driving a gray Ford F-150. Does your house number appear on the building or on the mailbox? Right. So let me do it again to give you kind of a rundown for it. Right. Thank you. I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off these state-approved documents and provide you with a COVID-safe option to receive them. When in the next 24 to 48 hours would you be available to talk for about 25 to 30 minutes? Tomorrow's going to work. Okay. Have you found your insurance policy, or will you be needing a licensed insurance agent to provide you a quote that you may use for those documents? No, I haven't found it. Thank you. How does 10 a.m. tomorrow or 12 noon sound? Let me change it. 10 a.m. Now, I'll be driving a Ford F-150 and the color will be gray. Does your house number appear on the building or on the mailbox? It appears on the mailbox. Who wants to take that round? We can, there he is, Jimmy.
Me, I want to try.
Who said me? Jimmy, you're going to go. Who said me?
Me, Jordan.
Jordan? Okay. Jimmy, let me get.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your signal is kind of breaking in and out. Let me go with Jimmy first, then I'm going to go with Jordan, and we're going to go ahead and repeat with some of the existing agents as well too, okay, that have already gone. Go ahead, Jimmy, hit me up.
Okay. Thank you. I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off those state-approved documents and provide you with a COVID-safe options to receive them. With the next 24 to 48 hours, I'll be available for about 25 to 30 minutes tomorrow. Have you found your insurance policy, or will you be needing a licensed insurance agent to provide you a quote that you may use these documents for?
I haven't found it yet.
Okay. Thank you. How does 10 a.m. or 12 noon sound?
10 a.m. sounds better.
Okay. Now I'll be driving a 2010 red Nissan Altima. And does your house number appear on the building or on the mailbox?
Oh, it's on the mailbox.
Okay.
Nice job. Round of applause to my man, Jimmy. Good stuff. The first statement you made, you just need to read it a little bit. It's a question to me, okay? And the question is an assumptive close. Instead of saying, can we meet in the next 24 to 48 hours, which is how you started it, what you're going to say is when. When in the next 24 to 48 hours would you be available for about 25 to 30 minutes? If you notice, the choice I gave them was when, not if we can. Okay? Jordan, go ahead and give that a shot.
All right, so thank you, Tony. I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off these state-approved documents and provide you with a COVID-safe option to receive them. When in the next 24 to 48 hours would you be available for about 25 to 30 minutes?
I think tomorrow will work for me.
Tomorrow, perfect. Now, I wanted to ask you, have you found your insurance policy already? Or are you going to be needing a licensed insurance agent to provide you a quote that you may use these documents for?
I'm gonna need, I haven't found that quote yet, no.
Okay, sounds good. Now, how does 10 a.m. tomorrow or 12 noon sound?
10 a.m. would work better.
10 a.m., perfect. Now, I'm going to be driving a Ford Freestyle. It's a gray one. The color will be gray. Now, does your house number appear on the building or on the mailbox?
Mine's in the mailbox.
Mailbox, okay, excellent. Now, I want you to take my phone number down just in case you like to, wait, hold on. Please take my work number down as I would like you to reach me within 12 hours of our scheduled meeting, just in case you need me or make any changes. So that's 239-784-1118. So if I don't hear from you, can I assume we're good to go for an appointment?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Oh, great. I'll bring with me the state-approved legal packet and look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.
Nice job, Jordan. Round of applause. She brought it home. Jordan, can I give you some suggestions?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, in the next couple of weeks, you're about to bring to this world a new child. Am I correct?
Yeah, a month or so. Yeah.
Okay.
We won't know, but we'll see.
Okay. Now, obviously, with God's blessing, that won't be a problem. Now, when you do, you're probably going to go on a little bit of a maternity leave. Would I be correct with that?
Might or might not. I'm going to be working on this because it's a little bit easier than an actual job.
Okay. So here's my advice to you, and this is for anybody that's willing to take her up on this. She's got great scripts. She's really good at that. If you're bedridden, Jordan, or if you're on maternity leave for whatever reason, and I'm an agent and I'm struggling with the calls, I might say, hey, Jordan, how about I give you this need list? You call and schedule it and schedule me to go out to the field. And if I close on some business, we'll split the business. That's what I would do, right? I would leverage it like no other, especially Jordan, if it's somebody in your downline. You know why?
Okay.
Because if there's somebody in your downline and you're at a higher contract level for whatever reason, it could cause you to make income on the split, but also make income on the override for their cut. That's what I would be doing. Or if you're their upline, like for example, Jonte works a full-time job. Jonte, you might want to take advantage of that. Some excellent scripts. Just a thought, throwing that out there, and granted, anybody in any state can take advantage of that because all she's doing is making a phone call. She's doing it for Illinois, for California, for whoever. But
that's true.
I will tell you this: I wouldn't bet on her being in that role for too long because she seems pretty hungry to win. I got a feeling that she probably too long. She won't be on medical leave for too long. She'll probably be out on the field doing her thing quickly. But that's just an idea.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So who wants to take it one more time?
Hey Tony, it's Mike.
Go for it, Mike.
I just want to say, for the people that don't know me yet, I've been in this business for a couple years, and I've done a lot of scripts. So first of all, for the people who have stepped up to the plate tonight, Irving, you did a great job also, but for everybody else also, I think you guys got a lot of guts, and that's what this takes. Now, Tony knows this, and a couple other people may know it, but I happen to be down. I got tested positive for COVID. I'm going out of my mind, bored out of my life. So I want to make an offer. If Tony approves it, anybody that wants to call me and go over the script, I am willing to go over with them anytime. And let me also tell you, as an agent that has done millions of dollars of split business, if you don't take Jordan up on her offer that Tony made on her behalf, you're nuts. That's all. Talk to you later.
I love that. I love that. It's a great option. And let me tell this to you guys that are out of state people. I would be leveraging Mike. If Mike is bedridden right now, but he's got the capability, or not bedridden, but home ridden, right? Because he's under quarantine. If he has the ability to get on the computer and get on a virtual meeting with you guys, I highly recommend that you take advantage of it. This applies to any state because he's selling in all 50 states without any kind of limitation. So If you want somebody with 50+ years experience who's written multiple millions of dollars worth of premium, this is somebody you want to reach out to and say, hey, I got a meeting at such and such time. Can you get on? Right? Send him the Zoom link. Okay. He knows how to get onto the Zoom already. Boom, he'll be ready to go. No problem. Okay. So let's keep going. Anybody else want to take it one more time home? Because the next thing I'm going to give you guys, if you guys will bear with me for an extra 10 more minutes afterwards, I might go over on our time slot, is I want to start giving you guys some objections. Anybody else? Yeah? Who else? Who wants to take it? We? Is that we? Did I see we? Bro, I got
Yeah,
you.
I'll take it. I'll take it, Tony.
I got you, bro. Go ahead. Take us home. Do the entire thing.
Okay. Thank you, Tony. I'm scheduled to be out in your area. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Thank you. I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off these state-approved documents and provide you with a COVID-safe option to receive them. When in the next 24, 48 hours would you be able to meet for about 25 to 30 minutes?
Tomorrow I can make it happen.
Great. Have you found your insurance policy, or will you need a licensed insurance agent to provide you with a quote that you may use for those documents?
I haven't found my policy yet.
Okay. How does 10 a.m. tomorrow or 12 noon sound?
10 a.m. would be better.
Okay, good. Now I'll be driving a 2014 red Chevy Sonic. And does your house number appear to be on the building or on the mailbox?
It's on the mailbox.
Perfect. Please take my work number down, as I will be able to reach within 24 or 12. I'm sorry, I can't see right now. Perfect. Please take my work number down, as I was to reach me within 12 hours of scheduling meeting in case you need to make any changes. And that's 239-784-1118.
Okay.
If I don't hear from you, can I assume that we are good for our appointment?
Yeah, I'll be good to go.
Great. I will bring you the state-approved legal document, and looking forward to meeting you. Have a great day, Tony.
That's awesome. Give this man a round of applause. Let me take a look at this script here real quick to see if there's any adjustments I can make, because I feel like people are stumbling right around here.
That was just me. I just couldn't see that. It's kind of hard to see at the moment.
Okay, please take my work number down, as I would like for you to reach me within 12 hours of our scheduled appointment in case if you need to make any changes. Okay, that number is ... and ... Okay, good, cool. All right, good. So we're not going to master this, guys. You're not going to master that in this session. I promise you it's not. The only thing these Monday night trainings do is give you guidelines on what you should be studying Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, I really want you to understand that. Some of the very best basketball players, they're not the best basketball players because what they do on the court when the cameras are on is what they do on the court when the cameras are off, right? So right now is somewhat game time, right? You're under the microscope, right? Your coach is looking at your work. I want to know that you guys are willing to practice this script tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and be willing to fall forward. Your leads that you guys have purchased are getting colder and colder and colder and colder the longer you wait. While you're waiting to master this business, there's somebody who's imperfect in this business scheduling meetings. Be willing to be imperfect. Be willing to make mistakes and learn along the way. The best trainer that I've ever had in this industry and in life, to be honest with you, the best trainer I've ever had is life itself. Life has been my best trainer. Life has been my best coach. It's the failures that I've gone through in this industry that have helped me become a winner in this industry, because those lessons are lessons that I learned. Those lessons are lessons that I learned. So you got to be willing to do that and fall forward. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do now. What I want to give you, I'm going to give you these objections right here. Right. So I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper of my own, and I'm not going to show you the objections, but I'm going to give them to you as you do the script. I already have. Okay. Let me me see here. I don't.
Tony, can I add something?
Sure, go for it.
There's a outfit called Toastmasters. Some of you may be familiar with it. And one of their most famous training statements they used to make all the time was when Babe Ruth was the most famous hitting home run champion in the world, do you know who was the greatest strikeout player at the same time? It was Babe Ruth. What Tony is telling you is so important that I don't want him to step over it. You gotta swing. If you don't swing, you can't hit the home run. And sometimes you're gonna swing and you're gonna miss the ball. But the person that keeps swinging is the one that'll lead TKO.
100%. 100%. They say that a 300 RBI batting average is a phenomenal batter. But a 300 RBI means that out of 1,000 times that they were pitched, they missed 700 in order to get 300. And that's a phenomenal batter. 700 of them were failures, but he's a phenomenal batter because he hit 300 of them. That's a 30% success ratio, guys. So, all right, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's go back at this, and I'm going to give you some projections. And I want you to be able to pivot from them. And if you don't know how to pivot from them, it's okay if you say, hey, I don't know how to pivot. And we'll go over that piece. It's 10 o'clock right now, our time. If you need to get off the call, feel free to go ahead and get off the call. No disrespect. I promise you, I will not be offended. I want to be respectful of your calendar. But if you want to stay for another 15 minutes or so and go through these objections with me, let's knock these bad boys out. Who would like to go through first with the script from the beginning? Dante, my man, go for it.
All right, so start from the very beginning.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
All right. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Tony?
Yes, it is.
Thanks for taking my call, Tony. My name is Jonte Janica. I'm in the benefits department for the state of Florida. My license number is P104692. I'm calling you because recently you made an inquiry over the need for life insurance or mortgage protection.
Oh,
I'm calling you because, I'm sorry, excuse me, sir? I didn't hear you.
I'm not interested.
Okay, sir. Well, it seems like you did file an inquiry here. Did you happen to find some insurance or anything like that, or?
No, I haven't found it yet. It's just the wrong timing for me right now.
Okay, I just totally understand. I know life happens. Would it be okay for me to give you information just in case, when a better time arises, I can go over your options with you?
Okay, great. Pause. Whatever the objection they give you, find an answer to it. It's not the right time for me. So what's the answer to that?
When will be the right time?
Exactly. So it's never no, it's just not now. Right? So look what I wrote down for I'm not interested. I can understand that apparently you or someone you agree, apparently you or someone you know recently requested online. Some of our benefits are super cost effective to our clients. What made you change your mind? Right? Figure out what it is. They might tell you it's just the wrong timing. Okay, I can understand that. Let me ask you, when's a good time for us to chat? When would be a good time for us to chat? Oh, you know what, man? Just give me a call in the next 2 hours is sometimes what they'll tell you. People won't tell you what their reason is for not being interested at that time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, go ahead and keep going.
Okay. Trying to remember where was I? All right. I'm calling because I made an inquiry need for life insurance, mortgage protection. I'm calling because you're entitled to a free state-approved legal packet that includes a last will and testament, medical care directive, and power of attorney that you may use when you find your life insurance policy. Now, I want to let you know I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and want to know if you could speak for 5 minutes.
You know, I appreciate that, but I've actually already got coverage.
Okay, you did. Okay, that's very good. May I ask you, if you don't mind, would you be open to me being able to look it over to compare and see if maybe I can save you a little bit of money or increase your coverage for the same price?
Nice. Look at that. Give the man a round of applause. Good. So when someone says to me, I already have coverage, my response is, that's great. My area of specialty is in regards to saving people 30 to 40% on their existing plans. Would a reduced cost of your coverage be of interest to you? You'd be amazed, guys, how many people, they think they have something and they really don't have what they think they have. You know how many times I come across people that are like, oh, I have life insurance already, great. And you know, my specialty is comparing them and helping you save money, which would be open for 30 to 40% less on savings. And they say, yeah, sure, come by, save me money. And then when you look at their policy, you find out they have an accidental policy. They don't even have traditional life insurance. Or you find out they have a term insurance policy that's about to expire in the next 3 to 5 years. You find something, you find a leak, as long as they're willing to share it with you. And then few times, don't get me wrong, few times they actually have decent insurance and it doesn't make sense to do anything with it. But it gives you an opportunity to present, build rapport, and ask for what? Ask for what? Referrals. All you're trying to do, guys, is get in front of people. Present your product. Get in front of people, present your product. Get in front of people, present your product. That's simple. That's all you're really trying to do, okay? All right, Jonte, keep going with it, bud.
Okay. All right. In order to verify you are Tony Martinez, I'll need to verify a few things. I have your address as 1234 Crestview Lane. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay. I have your date of birth as 2/19/1970. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is right.
Okay, perfect. Also have your request for coverage in the amount of $5,000 to $100,000. Is that correct still?
You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember requesting insurance.
Okay. Well, maybe could it possibly be one of your loved ones that's looking on your behalf?
There you go. Good stuff. He's been practicing. Round of applause to this man right here. Good stuff. Good stuff. So look at the script. Listen, I can understand that may happen at times, or perhaps it was one of your loved ones who filled it out. Either case, I'm here to tell you that you qualify for these benefits, and so you may want to take advantage of them and not let them go to waste. Would that be okay with you if we continue our talk? Right? So he basically said the exact same thing. Now, here's something I will tell you. This objection script, I typed it up before I came up with this legal packet. I've actually got to include some of the verbiage in here for the legal packet. But at the end of the day, this is an area I want you guys to practice heavily, is the objections. Because that's your fear. Your fear in making phone calls is, what are you going to do if people give you an objection, you don't know what to say? This is probably more important than the script itself, because this preps you for the overcoming of the objection, preps you for the overcoming of objection. And I'll prove it to you. Let me ask, we, tell me something that, I mean, for 20, 30 years, you know it like the back of your hand. You're good at that. You know, a craft, a skill, a book, like anything.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Can you say that again? What's something I've been good at for 20, 30 years?
Talk to me about something that you feel you're really good at, that you've been good at for, 10, 20 years.
A father.
Being a father?
Yes.
Right. So if I sat down with you and I wanted to have an analysis, a diagnosis on your son, how confident do you feel having that conversation with me?
Very, very comfortable.
Right. I can even give you objections and you would know how to pivot, how to answer them, how to overcome them. Right.
Right.
You know why? Because you have the answers. You have the answers.
Yeah.
You have the answers to the objections. Right. Why is it? Because you know the response, and you know that part of your skill set, which is being a father, being knowing your kids. I'm the same way. You put me toe to toe. Anybody wants to talk to me about my son or my daughter, nobody knows them better than me. I know how to. I mean, they could say your son is they could tell me your son is a distraction in school. I know exactly what to say.
Yeah.
You just can't. My son's not a distraction in school. You just don't know how to keep his attention. Okay, he's an energetic kid. He wants to be motivated. Motivate his mind mentally. Stimulate him. I know how to overcome that objection. Somebody tells me that, right? Your daughter's rude. My daughter's not rude. My daughter's just open-minded. I taught her to be a strong feminine woman. I mean, I know how, because I know them, because I know my kids. What I want you to know is I want you to know your objections.
Right.
If you know your objections, you have no problem making phone calls, because you're going to be ready for whatever the pivot is. You're going to be ready for whatever the pivot. Because secretly, that's what you guys are hoping. You hope you can do the script and nobody interrupts you with a question. Oh my God, if they ask me a question, I don't know what to say. Okay, well, I want you to focus on what would somebody say to object your statement, and then figure out what your objection language is going to be, right? If you become an attorney, what's the attorney trying to prep for? What questions is the opposition going to ask, and how do we overcome it? Right? And if you've ever seen movies about attorneys, it's when the opposition comes up with something that they weren't expecting that they're like, oh shit, excuse my French. And I hope crap, I don't know how to answer that because I wasn't prepped for that. But if you're prepped for the objection, you're prepped for what they're going to say, you're ready to go to war, send me to court. But if there's something new that comes up, typically in movies, they're like, bro, we didn't know that. How come we didn't know about this? How come we didn't find out about this in Discovery? Right? I don't know if you guys are watching Power, but you know, that's the world I'm relating to right now. That's what they love to do. They love to hit them with something that no one's expecting. Why? Because they don't know how to overcome the objection. They don't know how to overcome the objection. This gives you that opportunity. Okay? So, cool. So who else wants to take a stab at this? I'm going to be a little bit tougher on you now. Who else wants to take a stab at it? Anybody? Don't tell me Jordan again. I'm telling y'all right now, Jordan's going to run circles around y'all. I'm telling you right now. I see it. I see it.
I'll try it.
Oh, there we go, Lulu. I want to hear you, girl. Go for it. I'm going to be a little bit tough on you. I apologize, but I want to prep you for it, okay?
Dude, I'm scared of phone calls.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, who's who?
So you're the agent. I'm the prospect. You can even call me John if you want.
Okay, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this John?
Yes, it is. Who's calling?
This is Lulu from TKO Financial.
Lulu, why are you laughing?
I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, there you go. Go for it.
Hi, John. Thank you for taking my call. My name is Lulu. I'm with the Benefits Department of the state of Florida. My license number is P104692. I'm calling because you recently made an inquiry over the need of life insurance or mortgage protection.
Life insurance?
And
no, I'm not interested in life insurance.
Are you pointing me in the right direction?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I can understand that. Apparently you or someone you know recently requested information online. Some of our benefits are super cost effective to our clients. What changed your mind?
I already have insurance. That's the reason why. Like, why are you calling me right now?
Well, that's great. My area specialty is in regards to saving you 30 to 40% on your existing cost. Would you?
I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember requesting insurance.
I understand that may happen from time to time, or perhaps it was one of your loved ones who filled it out. Either case, I'm here to tell you that you qualify for these benefits, and so you may not want them to go to waste. Would that be okay with you if we continue to talk?
There we go. Round of applause. Saw that? She's able to pivot. Boom, pivot, boom, pivot, boom. I am going to make a couple modifications to the objections, and I'm going to make sure that you throw out in the objections the free legal packet, because that's the hook. That's that free. People love free. People love free. You ever gone to Orlando and someone says to you, hey, do you want free tickets to Disney? Right? Yeah, but you got to sit through this presentation. It's like a 2-hour long timeshare presentation, and you sit there like a sucker because you know you want them free tickets. And you know what they're hoping in those 2 hours? They can convince you to not just want the tickets. They can convince you to say, you know what, let me look into this timeshare because that price that they showed me is pretty good. And the value in this room, and it's beautiful, and it's this and it's that. That's what they're wanting for. But why did you originally start? Those free tickets. And all they want to do is get you in front of that door. So I'm going to adjust a little bit of this objections to include that legal packet, because that's going to be clutch. That's going to be your hook. Okay. Anybody else want to give it one more stab before I close off right here? Anybody else?
Tony, I got to do it, man. I was the one that said I was.
Oh, but listen, bro, if you're going to do it, I want to see you, my dude. I want to see your beautiful face, man. Come on, Mr. New York.
All right, man.
Go for it. I'm gonna be rough on you. Be prepped.
All right. I'm scared, but all right, let's do this.
Got you.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this John?
Yes, it is. Who's talking?
Thanks for taking my, okay, pause.
Click.
Pause.
You're good. Go for it.
You caught me off guard. All right, good. You caught me off guard. Now, question: is it okay to say my name first, or just go to the script irregardless?
I just want you to go do it.
All right, let's do it again. Ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this John?
Can you get the kids, please? I'm sorry, who is this?
Thank you for taking my call, John. My name is Lamont Ford. I'm from the Benefits Department of the State of New York. My
You're from
license
where?
number is P1 Benefits Departments in the State of New York.
Okay, what do you want?
Let me give you my license number, P104692. I'm calling because you recently made the inquiry over the need for life insurance or mortgage protection.
Life insurance? I ain't interested in no life insurance.
I can understand that. Apparently, you or someone you recently requested the information online. Some of the benefits are super cost effective. What you
I don't mean to interrupt you, man. I already got coverage.
Okay, all right, that's great. Actually, my area of specialty is in regards to saving you 30 to 40% on your existing costs with a reduced cost of your coverage interest you.
You're gonna really save me 30 to 40% on coverage.
Absolutely. If you give me a moment, we can just kind of take a look at absolutely. Absolutely. That's my specialty. So we can do that for you.
Okay, go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, you gotta scroll up.
You gotta scroll up.
Prompter. All right. Well, basically, again, I'm calling in regards to the fact that you're entitled to a free state approval legal packet that includes a last will and testament, medical care directive, power of attorney that may be used when you find your insurance policy.
How much you
Now,
guys
listen,
charge you for that packet?
free 99.
Free 99. I like it. You got jokes. Go ahead, keep going.
Now, John, I'm not a telemarketer or a sales agent. I'm a field underwriter. And due to the high volume of requests due to COVID-19, I've been assigned to your case and wanted to know if we can speak for about 5 minutes.
We've already talked for 4 minutes. You got 1 more minute left.
All right, I got 1 more minute. Let me speed it up. In order to qualify you, I need to know a few things. I have your address as 2262 Western Avenue.
How the hell do you have my address?
Again, you or someone else filled out the information, therefore it came through my desk, and I'm just verifying it right now.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is. That is my address.
Awesome. And I have your date of birth as 2/22/68.
Listen, don't tell my girlfriend that. I told her I was younger than I was.
I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. And so I also have you requested for coverage in the amount of 5,000 for about 10,000. Now, is that still the same, or is that possibly what you need?
Now for $250,000. If you could beat that price, you could take this business.
Oh, we can definitely do that. It's just a matter of just me spending some time. Actually, since I already understand that that's what you need, I'm going to be in your area probably about tomorrow in the afternoon.
Tomorrow's going to be hard. I got to work, bro. I'm in town just for tonight. Can you make it out tonight?
Actually, you know what? Let me change some things around. I can make it out tonight. Yes, sir.
All right. We're doing a barbecue, so bring some beer.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said, we're doing a barbecue, so bring some beer.
Oh, sounds like a plan. All right, sir. IPA, EPA, or I don't know.
Give this man a round of applause. Give him a round of applause.
He did make it.
Listen, it's okay. I'm gonna tell you why I went hard on you. You're in New York. I know New York. New York don't play. New York don't play. There's one thing I've learned about acquiring New York clients is when they spit it back, you got to spit it back at them. It's almost like they're measuring you to see. They're weighing you out. Like, are you going to be a chump? Am I going to be able to step all over?
Exactly.
When you show them that you're not a chump, you know your stuff. All of a sudden, they disrespect you. It's a whole.
Absolutely.
Look who we just got on here. Is that Pueblita? That is Pueblita in the house. Ooh, what's going on, Pueblita? Listen, I was going to cut it off right now, but I'm going to give you a shot. Would you like to do this script with us?
Uh-oh. Yes.
go, Puebli, you got this.
Right? Show her some love. I know she can do it, right? We believe in Puebli, right? We know she can do it. I know she got it.
You got this. You got this.
Oh,
Do it for the
girl.
VP.
No, that one, that's fine.
Okay.
No, that's fine. All right, so I'm following the script.
Yes. Ring, ring.
Okay.
go for it. Hello.
Hi, is this Tony?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for taking my call. My name is Puebli. I'm with the Benefits Department for the state of Florida. My license number is P104692. Okay. I'm calling you regarding you recently made an inquiry about over the life insurance or mortgage protection. I'm calling because you're entitled to a free state approved legal packet. That includes the last will and testament, medical care directive, and power of attorney that you might use when you find your insurance policy. Now, let me tell you, I'm not a telemarketer or sales agent. I'm a field underwriter, and due to the high volume of requests due to COVID, I've been assigned to your case and wanted to let you know that I wanted to know if I could speak to you for 5 minutes.
Sure.
Yes, okay. In order to verify who you are, Tony, I need to verify a few things, okay?
Sure.
I have your address as 12345 Pleasure Street. Is that correct?
I live on Pleasure Street.
Perfect. And I have your date of birth as December 25th, 1982. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, you're very young.
Are you flirting with me?
I have your request for coverage for the amount of $100,000. Is that correct?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And that's great. So, Tony, are you a smoker of any type of tobacco or marijuana use?
No, I'm not.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm scheduled to be out in your area to drop off these state-approved documents and provide you with a COVID-safe option to receive them. When in the next 24 to 48 hours, would you be available for 25 to 30 minutes?
Tomorrow will work for me.
Tomorrow? Perfect. Have you found your insurance policy, or would you be needing a licensed insurance agent to provide you a quote that might use those documents for?
I haven't found my policy yet.
Not yet? Okay, perfect. How does 10 a.m. work tomorrow, or 12 sounds good?
12 noon tomorrow works for me.
12 noon is better? Okay. Now I'll be driving a Chevy Cavalier and the color will be red. Does your house number appear on the building or on your mailbox?
It's on the mailbox.
Mailbox. Okay, great. And please take my work number down, as I would like for you to reach me within 12 hours of a scheduled meeting. If you need to make any changes, that number is 239. You have something to write with?
I do.
Okay, perfect. So 239 784-1118.
Awesome.
Okay, now if I don't hear from you, can you assure me we're gonna be good for our appointment?
Yeah, we'll be good.
Okay, great. I'll bring with me my state-approved legal packet and look forward to meeting you. Have a great day, Tony.
Have a great day. Give that woman a round of applause. Who says she's not a field agent? My goodness. Good. So this is a little bit of unlearning, okay? We're taught in the world of scripts and sales that we want to be excited, cheerful, personal.
Yeah.
Right? We're taught that way. It's okay, right? They'll even teach you old school skills about old school techniques, like look in the mirror and smile, okay? And right. This script, however, you want to sound like you're from the DMV. You're a little bit more black and white. Don't get me wrong, you don't want to sound depressing, but you want to be a little bit more official, right?
Yeah.
So I say that because Puebli, you naturally have a voice that's always very warm and welcoming. That's going to be what's going to hinder you. In the world of sales, warm and welcoming means that someone feels they can overpower you because they think you're submissive. So what you want to try to do is a little bit more direct. It doesn't mean you gotta flip to like a depressed mode, but you want to be a little more direct, which means a little bit less bubbly. Does that make sense?
Yeah, am I bubbly?
Let's put.
Is she bubbly?
Yes.
And it's okay. It's okay, right? The whole idea here is let's figure out ways to tweak it around so that you can really get to a successful place of scheduling meetings. Cool? Everybody's good? Okay.
So tonality. I got to work with my tonality.
Tonality. That would be probably the best word to use. Yes, tonality. Tonality. Good. So, guys, I'm gonna conclude it there. I went over by about 23 minutes, so I apologize for that. I really felt like this is something we need to be doing. But again, if you're expecting to master this business just on Monday night and Saturday night practice or Saturday morning practice, it's going to take you a really long time to succeed. It's going to take you a really long time. So hopefully you're looking at your calendar for this week and you're saying, man, I got to practice this script tomorrow. I got to practice this script Wednesday, because Thursday I'm going to get my happy butt out and I'm going to start making some phone calls. And I know that there's people that are going to hang up on me, but that's okay. Because if Babe Ruth could swing 1,000 times, miss 700, hit 300, and be considered one of the greatest baseball players of all time, then I know I can fail 70% of these, and the other 30% is going to cause me to succeed. Does that make sense? That's really what I'm getting at. I want you guys to get into that mindset. Fall forward, fall fast, learn from the mistakes, and keep going. My challenge to you is this. I'm currently using a chat application called Voxer. Okay, write that down. Voxer, V as in Victor, O-X-E-R. So like a boxer, but with a V. Download that application. Download Voxer. It's a free application. Find me. You'll find me very easily. My phone number is on this script, right? 239-784-1118. Find me. The way Voxer works is like a walkie-talkie. So you can hold the button down and you can speak to it. And when you let go of the button, the recording will stop. My challenge, send me your script. Role play it 3-4 times. Role play it 30-40 times. And then send me your script. Like Voxer it to me so that I can listen to it and hear it. And my promise to you is this. I'm always going to tell you what you're doing well. But as your coach, I'm also going to tell you where you can improve. I'm always going to be focused more on how I can take you to the next best version of yourself versus becoming your cheerleader and only talking about the good about you. I need to find the leaks, but if you're not willing to expose yourself to me, then I'm not able to find those leaks. Send me a Voxer with your script. If you completely bomb it and mess up, send me another Voxer. It'll just be between you and I. I promise. We'll break it down. I'll give you some advice on it, but no lie, guys, it's time to fall forward. I say this all the time in the leadership meetings. There's a lot of people right now that are not rooting for us. No lie. There's a lot of people right now that are not rooting for us. But there's also a lot of people with your last name that are dying for you to succeed. There's a lot of people with your last name that are dying for you to succeed. So you either going to have to go through the pain, okay? You're going to go through the pain of learning this material and being a little bit afraid, or you're going to go through the pain of not finding that success that your family needs. But one or the other has to happen. It's your choice. Which one do you want it to be? It's your choice. When someone said that to me, it became very easy. They said, either you go through the pain of making phone calls, or you go to the pain of empty wallets. Which one do you want? But you got to pick your pain. You're either going to have an empty wallet, right? You're going to have an empty wallet, you're going to have an empty call log. What do you prefer? What do you want? One of them is going to happen. One of them, either pain of making phone calls or pain of empty wallets. That's your choice. So I say that to you because fall forward. This is not a business of time. This is not one of those, I've been in this business 10 years, I should be making this. No, this is a business of how many times you went up to the plate and you swung and missed. Some people will do it within their first year. Some people will take 10 years to learn what other people took them 1 year to learn. I'm hoping you guys have gone through your pain and you're ready for this year to be the next best version of yourself. So go out there, fall forward, send me your scripts. If you've called those leads, work those leads. It's okay. They're going to hang up on you. Some people are going to, it's okay. But there's going to be 1 or 2 people in that list that are going to say, hey, I want to buy. I want to buy, let's meet. I want to buy, let's meet. And when they show you that they want to buy, even if you might only be halfway through the script, just cut the script off and schedule the meeting. The moment they say, yes, I'm looking for insurance, you ain't got to finish the rest of the script. Go right and schedule the meeting. Go right for it and schedule the meeting. Have a good one. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys on the leaders board. Bye-bye. 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 Let me hear your feedback on the group chat also, guys. Thank you. Bye.